Yo guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys the basics you need to know to speedrun Postal Brain Damage. Alright, to B-hop in Postal Brain Damage, you basically have to be holding space and having momentum at the same time. So holding W and then starting your jump like that is the best way. You can also add in a slide, but I'll get into that more later. But basically, start your speed or start your jump by holding W, and then you can either hold A or D depending on which direction you want to go to build up speed. If you prefer the Quake method, which is holding W the whole time, you can, but it'll be a little bit weirder unless you're used to it. But it'll just be holding W, and then if you want to turn left, you hold A and you just look wide left. If you want to turn right, you do the same thing, but you hold the other direction, but you have to look wide in that direction. The difference between the two is very minimal. Just whatever you feel like doing at the time, just do it. There are times when you're strafing out of grapples that holding W and a strafe key is beneficial, and that's basically it with B-hopping. Alright, sliding. So sliding can be used in a lot of ways, but primarily I use it for starting your B-hop. The timing isn't really crazy for slides, but if you aren't moving and you hold your crouch button, nothing will really happen. But if you're moving and you slide and jump, you'll get the slide jump, and from there you can just start your B-hop like normal. Another way to use slides is going around corners. So like this, all I'm really doing is looking in the direction I want to go and then sliding. You don't have to look in that direction, but it's nice to know where you're going if you're looking in that direction. So at the beginning of this level, I like to do this sometimes, where I go around this corner and then I just slide jump. That was a bad example, but you get the idea. That's pretty much it. Slide jumps preserves momentum, and start it at the beginning of your B-hops every time. Alright, P canceling. P canceling is basically used for rocket jumping and also just canceling your shots. So for shotgunning, this is the fire rate normally, just holding left click. If I add P to the mix, you could get pretty ridiculous fire rate like that. Other guns you can apply this to, like I said, is rockets, grenades from the rockets, lightning gun right clicks, the nail guns right clicks, and that's it. You will have to learn this for rocket jumping for later levels, and I'll explain that later in the video. Alright, grappling. There really isn't much to say about grappling. There's just a couple of advanced techs, but for basics, holding W in certain scenarios seems like it gives you a bit of more acceleration, but for the most part, I've only seen people hold A and D, but using the Quake movement where you do W and A seems to be good as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, rocket jumping. Rocket jumping can be pretty simple, but early on it might be difficult learning wall jumping. But all rocket jumping is jumping and rocketing. If you jump too late, your rocket jumps will look like this. You don't really go anywhere. This is a normal rocket jump. Much higher. Wall jumping is basically just you P canceling into another rocket jump, but on a wall. So this is a wall jump. Depending on your wall, if it's sloped or if you're rubbing against it, you'll get a lot of frustration because you won't really know what's happening, and your rocket jumps will look like that. All you want to do to fix that is space yourself away from the wall so you can still shoot off the wall under you, but not rub against it, because it'll drag you down if you ever touch the wall. I guess for a little bonus is, if you want to learn this, that's called a rocket jump kick, and that's all you're doing for that is rocket jump, P cancel, and you're shooting a rocket again, but you're blowing it up with your kick. Don't have to learn that, it's pretty advanced, but if you learn it early, it might be cool to implement to your runs. There you go. That's pretty much it, brothers. If you need help with anything speedrunning related, or tech related, anything with the game itself, just hit me up on my stream or in the comments here. All my socials should be in the description. I usually answer things in the speedrunning Discord, Postal Speedrunning Discord. I'll be putting that in the description as well. But yeah, if you need help, just hit me up. Later.